Welcome to Our Kids, sponsored by Jefferson County Public Schools. I'm Atherton High School correspondent Kendall Walton. This April, we're taking a look at a cool veterinary program. We see how students are learning about the community, and we meet an impressive scientist. The graphic design students in Ballard High School's Media Arts pathway have been working alongside student writers and artists to design and publish the Collage, Ballard Arts and Literature publication.
We are at Ballard High School, and we're between our hallways of our collaboration class for the Collage, which is a long-standing co-op between our art classes, our English classes, and then our graphic design class.
Collage is a literary magazine that combines elements from the art classes and the writing classes, and we just pair them together and we publish it at the end of the year.
Collage started back with two former English teachers back in the 70s, and it morphed from this little stapled packet to then a plastic bound, to then we went to a black and white glossy, and now what it is more of a periodical style in its smaller version.
I honestly just got recruited. Miss Stone liked the way I did my design work when I was back in the regular pathway, and she was like, why don't you come do this? And I figured it'd be a really fun way to get more experience for real world after work and after college scenarios. So I just thought it'd be great to be part of.
It gives them really good real world experience. Kids get to see kind of a different side of different classes, and they also get to work with people they might not always get to. And it really just helps them to expand being comfortable in those situations.
I believe this will help me greatly going into a career in graphic design, as it deals with a lot of the same struggles and scenarios of collaborating and making deadlines that people would face in a real world job.
You just have to listen to a lot of different opinions about things, and you still have to meet deadlines. So it can be pretty difficult, but it's really awesome being able to collaborate with so many people and just fuse the different mediums together.
This is an elective. You don't have to take it. You choose to take it. So I assume that your passion is already a little bit there, but sometimes what needs to happen is that passion needs to come out, it needs to be fostered, it needs to grow, and I hope that it grows in a conducive environment.
I'll have a published work under my belt by the time I graduate, which is really awesome, and it's just helping to prepare me for the world of publishing and graphic design as a whole.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that, as also a big piece I can put in my portfolio for future careers, as something that not many people have access to outside of this school and outside of this experience.
Students at Stopher Elementary are learning about autism and how each individual student at the school brings something special to the classroom and school community.
So autism, which you'll learn in a second, is on what's called a spectrum.
We were so excited to receive materials from the district with a lesson called What's Up with Nick. And so basically it is a lesson talking about students with autism.
Sometimes small things bother Nick because his senses.
Each elementary school received 2 of the kit for kids to use with their students to teach the lesson, and then 2 curriculum in a box kits to use with the staff and the teachers on how to support students with autism.
This year, a kid named Nick came to our school. At first, he seemed a little different.
The goal of it is to teach and educate peers on what autism is and how to become friends with someone with autism, or be inclusive within their classroom or the lunchroom or around the school and in the community to their peers that have autism. 1 in 36 children are diagnosed with autism, so when you look at our schools, that's just about 1 student in every classroom.
Now raise your hand if you know someone with autism.
Something that she likes to do that makes her comfortable is doing this, and to comfort her, sometimes if she feels a little scared, I'll do it with her, and she usually smiles at me.
I have learned that some students have felt very seen in this. It helps them to see that other students have the same types of things, characteristics that they do.
Remember that you can always include your friend with autism in activities, even if he or she does it in a different way.
I learned that you should comfort them if they feel scared, and you should not be mean to them.
You think that's a good lesson?
Yes.
You think your friend would appreciate that?
Yeah.
One time I had a student with autism that would only talk to my puppets.
We want all our kids to be comfortable helping all friends. And so by highlighting some of the different abilities of students with autism, our kids can feel more prepared to engage with those students in our classrooms.
You did it! Yay.
The Central High School Veterinary Assisting Program can help students graduate with national certifications and work as certified vet assistants.
We are at Central High School's Veterinary Assisting Program. It's been around for a long time, but we are NAVTA approved, so they leave here being approved veterinary assistants, so they are eligible to take that test.
This is Yankee. Right now, we're just doing a physical exam since he hasn't had his yet.
Today, they are grooming and bathing dogs, cleaning ears, checking teeth, doing nails, and what that gives them is practice restraining animals that might not want to be, which is very similar to what you're going to get in a veterinary clinic.
I always wanted to be a veterinarian since I was younger, and since, Central has a great vet program, I knew it would take me to somewhere I would want to be later on in life.
The interaction we have with the animals and actually being able to see them, feel them, and use them as our example and seeing how we can improve in the future.
I just think it gives a lot of experience, so when you're exposed to this in the future again, you're not so new to it. You have somewhat of an idea, okay, this is where I start, I'll go from this point.
It's a lot of experience before you even graduate. We also, with this program comes the opportunity to take the AVMA, which gets you a license to work with animals and stuff. So I'll already be ahead of most people.
We need people who are ready to work as soon as they get out of high school. And if they want to be veterinary assistants, if they want to be veterinary technicians, if they want to be veterinarians, if they want to go into research, any of these things, this prepares them for that.
I've always really loved animals. I've always wanted to work with them ever since I was young. I grew up on a farm back in Cuba, on my island. I took care of farm animals and stuff like that. And I've just really enjoyed it.
I hope it's really exciting. They seem pretty excited about it. I am excited for my profession to have a whole group of people that is ready right out of the door to help.
Students at Brandeis Elementary School celebrated and learned about local medical pioneers in a living wax museum.
Hi, I'm Mary Church. I was born September the 23rd, 1863.
We're at Brandeis Elementary School, and our students are participating in our wax museum where we celebrate Black communities and medical pioneers from the Norton's hospital next door.
My name is Mary Etta Porter Potter. I was born in 1875. I am a graduate of State Colored Baptist University, which is now Simmons College of Kentucky. Hi, I'm Sarah Fitz Butler. I'm the first African-American woman in Kentucky to receive a medical degree.
Students have created their own push button, and they literally have memorized a script of things to say that they have researched and memorized to tell you key details about the characters that they have chosen.
My name is Dr. Rufus Connor. I was born in 1833.
This is our third year doing this project. What's super cool about this year, though, is we were able to incorporate the doctors from Norton's right across the street. The kids were so excited. They were like, oh my gosh, you mean they're still alive? Or, oh, this doctor was from Louisville, exactly where we're from. Having that connection with the Norton's hospital, that's going to be so amazing for our school.
I am considered as a pioneer in blood transfusion techniques and in setting up blood banks. I overcame racial barriers in the education of Black surgeons. It would help me because now I know good websites, and also I know, how to research exactly. My teacher, she gave us docs, and then we had to read off it, and then after we find good facts, we put it on here, and that's how I found all these good facts about Dr. Rufus Connor. Hi, I'm Dr. William Henry Fitzbutler. I'm famous for being the first African-American physician in the state of Kentucky.
When I tell you, wait until you guys walk around, you are going to be so impressed. They are in character, they came dressed to the part, and they worked hard on their projects.
I think it's an honor to let the community know the great things that they've done to break down barriers. And I think with this research, I'm hoping that students also know that they too can also make a difference in the world and break barriers as well.
Meet an Atherton art student who recently won silver and gold keys at the Scholastic Art Awards and now has her art displayed in a local museum.
Scholastics is a long-running art competition for high school students, and you submit your work around November and the winners are announced around January. It's a great opportunity for kids because your art will be displayed at the KMAC Museum downtown or at another local museum. I won 2 first-place awards for my painting called Guided Imagery and also for my mixed media piece called Illuminous, and then I also won a second-place award for my mixed media piece that has colored pencil and textiles in it.
Here are some of the sights and sounds from some of the Flash Dads and Morning with Mom events from the school year.
Come on in.
We've got more of our favorite JCPS stories coming up. Stay tuned.
I'm Yard Nagoose. I'm an Olympian. I've been running around my whole life. Running around the house, running around my neighborhood, and some mornings running to catch the bus to DuPont Manual High School. Making the Olympic team has always been my dream, but I knew I had to have options for my future. I ran hard and I studied hard, and my JCPS teachers and coaches were there for me the whole way. JCPS cares about student success, and I'm proud of where my education and career have taken me. I'm Yard Nagoose. I'm an Olympian, and I am JCPS.
Introducing the brand new app for Jefferson County Public Schools. It's everything Jefferson County Public Schools in your pocket. This is the home screen. Tap the 3 horizontal lines in the bottom left to see all the menu items. To turn on push notifications, tap Settings, select Notification Preferences, and allow notifications. Tap Subscriptions to subscribe to your school. The feed is where you'll find updates from administration about what's going on throughout the school, whether that's celebrating a student's success or reminding you about an upcoming deadline. Search JCPS Kentucky in the App Store or Play Store to explore the app for yourself. It's everything Jefferson County Public Schools in your pocket.
Welcome back to Our Kids. I'm Atherton High School correspondent Kendall Walton. DuPont Manual High School senior Jilly Choi was named a top 300 scholar in the 2025 Regeneron Science Talent Search.
I'm Jilly Choi. I'm a senior at DuPont Manual High School. I'm a Regeneron STS top 300 scholar. I won that through my science fair project.
Jilly has been a pretty incredible student from the very beginning. So he came in freshman year and just had a passion for robotics.
My project was a research paper on a low-cost humanoid, and I call it Alpha, the agile, low-cost humanoid proprioceptive robot. So essentially what the robot is, it's a lower-cost version of current humanoids today.
I think he's really passionate about the humanoid and how to take that humanoid and put it into everyday life in an affordable way. Like, that's not really something that most people could ever be able to afford. And so if he can find a way to make it more affordable, that can be really helpful.
This is kind of like a voodoo doll puppet kind of thing that I use to control it and for testing. And so it has 3 degrees of freedom, one to go up and down, one to go side to side, and one to rotate. Yeah, it's really fulfilling. I think there's been like a lot of work that I put in. There's so much grit that you have to, make 7th and 8th revision of every single part. It just kind of shows a testament to that.
That's actually probably one of my favorite things about Jilly. It's not his project, but just how much he is an ambassador of research. He helps all our students, no matter how complicated his project is. He has time to help everyone from freshmen on. And that's a really great quality on top of his incredible research.
I think there's something about creating life, almost. Robotics is kind of like creating life for me. So whenever you see like RC cars or like airplanes or RC airplanes, they mimic like dogs or they mimic birds. And so creating a humanoid is almost like creating life. And I think there's like a bit of a knack to that that's really interesting for me. The old version had a lot of like field-oriented control PCBs. And so this is a custom PCB I actually made myself.
The Grace James Academy chess team is setting the foundation to become a chess powerhouse. In the few years the program has been around, the gyms are already making noise and taking home Kentucky Chess Ambassador of the Year awards.
Kriston Parker is a freshman at Grace James Academy, and when it comes to the game of chess, she's very prideful, especially when she's playing the boys.
I think I made one of them cry one time. We were in a tournament and he asked for a draw before the game even started, and then he asked for a draw halfway through the game, and then at the end, when I had already won, he asked for a draw again, and he wouldn't shake my hand at all. So he finally shook my hand, and I was like, okay. And then I saw him crying on the bench a little bit later, and I was like, okay.
Last year, Parker was the Middle School Kentucky Chess Ambassador Chess Athlete of the Year. This year, 2 of her teammates earned that same honor, and Grace James Academy earned Team of the Year from the same governing body.
I'm just proud to be able to represent the school that I go to and see how far we've come as we've only been open for 6 years.
It meant a lot because it's I've came a long way with at least with the different challenges that we've gone through.
And the Gems have had a strong 2024-25 season, placing in multiple tournaments and even winning a regional championship. And with these accolades, these girls are proud to be racking up these wins, representing their school.
I think it's really important because being able to come here and it being an all-girls school and then just learning the different things, it's really amazing.
I feel like that's really important for our school, specifically because there's no other schools just like us. We just have so many amazing girls at our school with all this talent and brain.
Learning about history, you learn about the war, you learn about Alexander Hamilton, you learn about the founders, you learn about how they built this, and it's just us being right here as we are now. We only have sophomores, I'm a freshman, it's just we're making the history. History is ours to make, it's not ours to learn.
How about we threaten your queen? How about I just take this? How about I take that then?
And while the Gems continue to make history, proving they're no pawns against competition, these queens aren't afraid to check a few egos while doing so.
How many shirts do you think you would sell, Grace James Chess, We Make Boys Cry?
Everybody and their mama.
Bye.
Western High School's wrestling team hasn't fielded a team who's competed for a state title since the 1990s.
You're still getting the points, but again, the thing I worry about, go back to where you were.
I honestly didn't even know team state was a thing until last year.
It really shows that not only do we have individual stars, which what we've had before with individual state that happens at the end of February, it shows that our team's kind of coming together and meshing well, which is what I've always tried to strive for. This year, it shows that we as a team are working together as one, we're improving together, and we're moving forward together.
It's kind of like a celebration now. It ain't no, I go home, I tell my mama I made state and call it a day. Now I can celebrate with my whole team that I made state, and I feel like I'm having a little party about it. I want not just me to win, but all my friends and all my family. The wrestling team, I really see as my family, and just to see all of them win at once, it just means a lot.
We're really big on family. Everybody here, we see each other as family, and I think just being able to go out there and compete, it'll be a really good family building moment, and it's going to be good for the school. I mean, we haven't done it in so long.
These kids love to represent our school. They love to represent who they are, and the fact that they get to do something that showcases their own talents and showcases their family, which is the wrestling team. It shows that all the work that we do is paying off, and it also shows that we're not just another team. We're trying to do something to make Western stand out.
Congratulations to our latest Excel award-winning teachers.
We are so proud to say that Ms. Nina Flores, you are a 2025 Excel Award winner.
And this is a pretty big deal for us. We get to celebrate Nina Flores, and she's being awarded the Excel Award.
JCPS is very proud to have educators like Ms. Flores, so many across the district we wish we could give this award to, so I want you to know you are representing all JCPS teachers.
Ms. Flores, thank you for who you are. Thank you for being the person that you are. Thank you for being more than a teacher. Thank you for being a model to your teacher. And thank you for being supportive. Thank you for being that constant light. And I always remember attending your classroom. I was always looking forward to it.
Congratulations, Ms. Flores. We are thrilled to recognize you and your remarkable accomplishments. And we have the fun part, the honor of presenting you with the check. So well deserved.
So my word for you today is opportunity. Some, like me, were born with a wealth of opportunities. Others had to fight for them. But now in the United States, all of you have an opportunity for education. And education is the one thing that no one can ever take away from you.
Ms. Ramsey, we are so proud to say that you are a 2025 Excel Award winner. Our partners at Miracle Playgrounds could not be here today, but they do also send along a $1,000 check to use in your classroom.
Thank you.
How dedicated she is to our kids, and knowing that she would do anything. She'd go to the ends of the world to make sure that our kiddos have what they need in their classroom.
To be able to create individualized opportunities to engage kids with layered and unique challenges, that is something super, super special and unique. And it's not everyone that's called to do it and everyone that's good at it. So I really want to recognize that she is extraordinary, and we're very, very proud of her.
We are lucky here at Churchill Park to work with Mackenzie, and our students only benefit from our emphasis to always think about what is best for the students.
I can't imagine the award being big enough or great enough to show how amazing Kenzie is. But I'm sure there isn't anyone more deserving of this award. Congratulations, Kenzie. I'm so proud of you.
Teachers like Mackenzie make kids feel important, empowered, and have a sense of belongingness.
I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be and where I want to be. I love my kids, and I would do anything for them. Some people sometimes tell me, why don't I move up higher in the board, become a principal, a counselor? I don't want to. I want to stay here with my kids, and that's where I'm supposed to be.
How many of you guys have had Miss Jones as your teacher? There it is. There it is. So that is, as you can see, the majority of our students have been here and have had some wonderful experiences with Miss Jones.
The Excel Award is a symbol of educational excellence, and it's clearly a part of what you do here at Portland every day.
I want you to know, though, when you walk into that classroom, they are so overjoyed and they love learning math. And what better place to start that joy right here with our very own Mrs. Jones.
Ms. Jones, you are the perfect example of what it means to be an exceptional educator. Your dedication, your passion, your unwavering commitment to your students has made a profound impact on our school community, our students, and me.
You mentioned her profound dedication, not just to her class, but to the whole school, volunteering and supporting students at their events. For those reasons and so many more that you all have mentioned here at WHAS 11, Ms. Jones is so proud to say that you are a 2025 Excel Award winner.
We are honored to celebrate Alyssa and the remarkable difference that she makes in the lives of her students, their families, and her colleagues. We would like to give you a very big check to spend however you would like in your classroom.
I'm just so thrilled to be able to give our Schoolhouse Award to a wonderful educator who everyone has already talked about is just so passionate about you.
Portland has really molded me into the person and teacher I am today. For the past 8 years, I've had the privilege to learn from and with the most passionate teammates, colleagues, coaches, and administrators who go above and beyond every day to ensure that each student knows they are celebrated, loved, and more than capable to do anything they set their mind to.
JCPS and the U.S. Secret Service recently held an event about preventing human trafficking at the Operation Angel Summit.
So what we're trying to do today is really raise awareness about human trafficking. It impacts much of our community, and it's something that we want to raise awareness with our students and within the community, and then also provide access to resources. So we have students that have needs, mental health needs, or any type of counseling service, or have any kind of experience related to that topic. We want to make sure that they know that they have somebody here that they can talk to and support and get help.
So we were asked by the district to bring at least 40 kids, 9th and 10th graders, to come to hear this very important topic and to get some information about online safety, human trafficking, things like that, so that our kids can recognize signs and avoid, situations that might be harmful or dangerous to them. So, we put a form in the Google Classrooms, the 9th and 10th grade Google Classrooms. We let kids sign up if they were interested in coming, and that's how we got our group.
So yeah, primarily what we're trying to do is educate. So we have people that have past experiences on this topic, and so they're going to talk through what that experience is like, and then also provide access to resources to talk through what are some next steps. Should this maybe not encounter now, but down the future, what might be some things that you could do, and what resources would you have access to? We're just excited to have this opportunity to be able to support our students in any way we can, and we think this is a pretty big one for them.
In our kids' news, students in Atherton High School's Academy of Louisville Aerospace program got an exclusive high-flying experience at UPS's training facility. Students got to try out the company's state-of-the-art flight simulators, getting a hands-on look at the world of aviation. What an incredible opportunity! Jeffersontown High School and Fern Creek High School Academies of Louisville Plumbing Pathway students got a behind-the-scenes look at Jones Plastic and Engineering Company, one of Louisville's largest employers. Students toured the facility and learned about exciting job opportunities and future careers. Grace James Academy students got a hands-on tour of the new Norton West Louisville Hospital. They learned all about exciting career opportunities in healthcare and even got to experience a day in the life of a healthcare professional using cutting-edge virtual reality headsets. Students from Southern High School shared their reading skills with younger JCPS students at Blake Elementary School. More than 40 Southern students in the National Honor Society and Sources of Strength group read books about Black history to several classes. YPAS Orchestra students performed recently at the JCPS State of the District. They sounded great. Thanks for watching our show. You can find entire episodes on our JCPS YouTube channel. Until next time, keep supporting our kids.